Welcome to the movies, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos back with you once again. Your seat is saved. I've got plenty of jet black coffee and a shit ton of airheads because we're gonna need it. Tonight's movie is... That's right, BACURAU. This is the film, of course, that is part of the 300 subscriber giveaway that is currently going on, depending on when you're watching this. So let's discuss this movie. And I'm going to be honest up front, this is a hard movie to review because it's almost nonsensical. The film takes place in the town of BACURAU, which is balls deep in the wilds of Brazil. For the first 30 minutes, we sort of just get to know everybody in town. It's sort of like a who's who. Everyone's just kind of chilling out, doing whatever they're doing. You know, everyone lives in houses without doors and windows, so it's kind of like real laid back. I'm not going to say prehistoric, but, you know, it's kind of a third world environment. And then, 30 minutes into the movie, this happens. Now let me stop you right there. Do not get excited, my friend, because that's what happened to me. Turns out that it's not a UFO, it is a drone, and it is being operated by a paramilitary, mercenary, Navy SEALs secret force, Delta Force type, weekend warrior type of deal. I'm not actually sure who they are, and this is the main problem with the movie. They are, of course, led by Udo Kier, who is fine here. He's a great actor, and he really elevates the, the material, and actually anything he's given, he just really makes much more interesting. Here he's fine. We just don't know who he is, what he wants, except that all the soldiers want to invade BACURAU and kill everyone. Now, they keep mentioning stuff about points and getting credit, so I'm not sure if this is some kind of most dangerous game, the hunt type of situation, or what, or there may be a connection with a local town mayor who's kind of a dick, and he may or may not have hired these guys to clear the town out. It's not very clear, unfortunately. I must warn you, this is a very long movie. This is a 2-hour and 11-minute movie, and I wish that 2 hours and 11 minutes was really jam-packed with stuff. It is not. The movie sort of trudges along. It's never boring, to be honest. It's never a boring movie. It's always, tense and sort of suspenseful, but we never really get to the point. The movie, for me, felt like it never really got to the point until maybe around the hour and 20-minute mark when this happens.
A gente está sendo atacado.
The lights go out, the town panics, and me personally, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be it. The last 45 minutes of this movie is going to be crazy action, and we actually even do get our first big action sequence.
Secure, we got him. We should both get credit. Both of us. One adult male, one adult female. That was insane!
Unfortunately, that's the last bit of action we get for a while. The townspeople know they're under attack, and they secretly prepare. We don't get to see them prepare for the attack, which is unfortunate because we've been with them since the beginning of this movie. What we do is switch over now to the soldiers and watch them sort of like cowboy up for this big slaughter that we still have no idea what the reasoning is behind. Eventually, the soldiers make it to town, and it's empty. It's become a ghost town. The inhabitants have all left, and there is no sign of them.
I feel like shooting something. The fuck? Who's shooting? Is that us? Who's shooting? Guys, is that us?
That big attack is almost everything we get for the finale. I won't ruin the finale for you. I won't tell you what happens to Udo, and I won't tell you what happens to the town itself, because, well, that's part of the fun. I don't want to spoil everything for you. If this has intrigued you, I want you to go check it out for yourself. Personally, the movie is very interesting. I will say that I did enjoy it. I am only going to give it 2 stars, though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm only giving it 2 out of 5 stars because while a movie doesn't always have to explain everything, I felt like this movie needed a little bit of, I don't know, narrative hook. Some kind of juice to get us along for the ride. I almost always felt like I was outside of the movie, like an outsider, like everyone else knew what was happening except me. That's not always a fun experience when you're watching a movie. Now, this is very much an art house movie, so do keep that in mind. However, from that clip you just watched, it is a really brutal movie, too. It's very violent. It's got some really great action sequences when the action sequences appear. But overall, especially the conclusion, felt underdone, half-baked, and left me unsatisfied. I felt very, very outside of this movie. I did enjoy it, though, for a 2 out of 5. I gotta be honest, I did enjoy the movie. Like I said, it's a really weird movie to review. It's not a bad film. It's a great watch, to be honest. It's a really solid watch. But it's one that, it's a head-scratcher, and not one that I probably would go back to rewatch. However, the winner of the subscriber contest will be getting this, and I'm going to open this up right here. It comes with a little booklet I will sign right here for you. When I contact you on email, you let me know. If you don't want me to sign it, I won't. But if you want it, I'll do it. Why not? That's it for tonight's movie. I hope this video has found you happy, healthy, and well, my friend. I'm really happy to see you. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow. If you're old here, hey, I remember you. Thanks for coming back. I'm gonna eat the rest of these airheads. So until I see you again, my friend, I wish you a very pleasant good night, wherever you are.